Back here at the Herbert H. Carnegie Center as we get set for the final frame between the Rangers and Buzzers, all tied at a goal. Both goals in this game coming in the opening period of play as Bryce Sutherland scored the first for the Buzzers on a breakaway, and then Max Donahoe with 2.9 seconds left in the first period tied it up, pawning a rebound off a shot from George Fagaris. Rangers going from left to right offensively here in the third period. Start out Perec to Farrow in a headed center that's cut off by Amaro, and down into the zone it was for a moment before it escapes, and then pounded immediately back in by Aiden Perec. Amaro around the boards. Farrow at center got in the way of that, and Aiden Perec tries to spring Donahoe, but he missed him, and it'll be icing and brought back into the Ranger end. 23-16 the shots in favor of the Rangers as we enter the final period. Rangers outshot the Buzzers 14-7 in the first period. Excuse me, I should say the shots were 28-23 in favor of the Buzzers. My mistake. And the Rangers leading on the shot clock here in the third period after being outshot 16-14 in the first. A 14-7 edge in the second as a icing the other way by the St. Michael's Buzzers. The Ranger goaltending has been fantastic again today, as it has all year. Just one goal allowed by Gray today, and you really can't fault him, as Bryce Sutherland, one of the top players on this Buzzer team, was sprung by Aiden Shepard and able to bury it on a breakaway. Jaden Kandata shot. Cole Moore gets a piece of that. Moore has been good as well, stopping 27 shots. Martino rolls it down into the zone and goes off. Jaden Kandata takes over for the Rangers and finds Fagaris now to Dan Gaeta. Gaeta ahead for Clark and down into the zone, swept around on the boards by Kidd, and outstart the Buzzers down the far side. Getting bumped there was Nick Promomo, and outstart the Rangers with Rhea in over the line. Rhea left it there for a nice move there from Piccinino. He stopped and then tried to bank the rebound in, and now Piccinino tripped up, and a penalty coming to the Buzzers. And judging by the reaction, it's going to be Kochmelio going off for a second time today. This one for a trip at 2:23. So the Buzzers will have to kill off their third penalty of the hockey game, rather. Football on the mind. Sunday, I guess. No other excuse for that. Jaden Kandata drive. That doesn't make it through. Rebound is loose in front of the net. Playing it away off the glass is Chen, but it doesn't get it out. Kandata at the blue line. Stepping into the middle with it. Plays it in wide. Rhea in there. Donahoe is going to get to it ahead of Chen. Plays it for Kandata at the point. The Ranger captain over to the near side. Fagaris. Kandata gets it returned. On the far side is shot by Donahoe wide, and the rebound's going to go out of the zone and back down into the North York end. Kandata with a quick up there for Donahoe on the far side, and Donahoe run over there. Rangers keep it in. Rhea to Donahoe, back for Rhea, and he couldn't get a shot away, and it'll be fired 200 feet. Well, no, up into the screen, in fact, and out of play. And So there will be a face-off down in the buzzer zone. There's no penalty on that. And the Rangers win the draw. Condata at the point, or Farrow, I should say, over for Clark. That shot block comes to Farrow. That's stopped by Moore. Rebound, Piccinino around back of the net. Centers, comes to the point. That's going to get out past Farrow and down into the Ranger end. Farrow being pressured there by Somers. Look out as the two 14s battle there, and now Aiden Perek is out. Perek for Piccinino. Piccinino knocked down, and a 2-on-1 short-handed for the Buzzers. It's Martino getting in around Farrow. Martino, and Gray makes the stop. James Gray with another terrific stop. He's had to face 3 or 4 breakaways in this game. Sutherland beat him on one, but he's been terrific on the other 3. And now the Rangers are offside the other way. James Gray, just a great performance today. Hasn't faced a high volume of shots really, but not a low volume either. But he has been great when he's had to be, coming up with some big stops to keep this game tied. And that one there off one of the best goal scorers in the league. The latest example as the Buzzers win the face-off and play it down the ice into the final 10 seconds now of the penalty. Gaeta, as the penalty expires, and back to 5-on-5 we go. Shot around on the boards. Issa Perek had that hop over his stick, and the Buzzers take over the other way. Here's a chance for Martino, sliding it through, and he just couldn't connect there. And a shot stop from the blue line as it was Justin Brown who was going to the net, and they couldn't find him. Pass at center for Hagawara down into the zone, and here's Judd Katz back for it for the Buzzers. Katz into the middle. Puck is deflected by Stewart and then sent down on goal. Rimmer charging in after the rebound, and it'll be fired around, but not out-centered in front of the net, and picked up by the Buzzers. In over the line, Cohen. Cohen into the corner, centering effort there for Stewart didn't work, and Fagaris sends this high into the air, and Condata will field the puck. Condata, a shot, and Moore the save as Condata throws it on goal, and this puck is sent out and down the ice. Gray way out of the goal to play it ahead. Condata into the zone as Gray shows his prowess for playing the puck. On the boards, and now out at center, George Fagaris will take over and loft one in, and a whistle here. And a bit of a crowd near the bench. Stewart is in there as well as Brad Somers and Fagaris. And there'll be a face-off outside the Ranger zone with 5:59 gone in the third period. Between these two very evenly matched teams. Buzzers winners of 3 in a row, looking to make it 4. And the Rangers looking for their 5th W in the last 6. The only blemish in that stretch, a loss to Trenton back on November the 26th. Puck in front of the goal. Sutherland a shot up off the stick of Condata over top of the goal, and here's Oven. Or at least Piccinino ahead at center. Now Rhea back in the Ranger end. Plays for Fagaris around on the boards. Comes to Edwards, and now Fagaris. Jaden Condata swinging it around. George Fagaris high off the glass out to center. Gloved down. And here's Bryce Sutherland playing it back into his own zone. Long up at center ice. Somers couldn't handle that. A chance to break in the other way for the Rangers. Getting in around a hit. Here's a chance going to the net. Moore the save. The rebound, scores! Rangers pick up a loose puck. And it's going to be Piccinino who gives the Rangers the lead as Condotta drove to the net, and Piccinino deposits the rebound. Back underway with the Rangers up by a goal. They had scored 2 straight here to take the lead, and for Piccinino, that's his 6th of the season. Shot blocked away by Gray. Here's Guyette out at center ice. In over the line. Condotta the only assist at 6:56 to give the Rangers the lead. Puck down in the corner. Stewart around the boards. And in back of the goal. Played out at center. That Shen mishandled that as he overskated it. And now it's picked up by the Rangers, or the Buzzards, I should say. And here's Kidd out at center. Hewitt goes back for the loose puck with 12 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Hewitt a pass ahead for Piccinino too far, but no icing as Amaro is back for it. Amaro, and now picked up by Matt Milic. Milic out at center, playing it into the zone. Gray out of the net. Sweeps it up off the glass, coming to the blue line, and it's going to get out. Asa Perek knocked down as he tried to play it in. That'll be offside as Castroniano touches up. And they're going to ring the draw outside the zone. Brought one all the way back into the North York zone on an offside earlier. Here's Off open to take this draw, and he wins it. Correct for Donahoe, ahead at center. Off open into the zone. Milic back to get it for the Buzzers. Up on the wing it comes. And now into the middle of the ice starts Ben Stewart. He's down the near side. Stewart a nice move. Puck into the middle. Kochmelio fell, and here's Hewitt. Can't get it past Kochmelio, but Aiden Perek is back. Reverses for his defense partner, and Jack Hewitt is going to calmly play it high off the glass and out. Milic back in his own zone. A pass up off the boards, out of the reach of everybody. No icing on this as Gray plays it out of the, tries to clear it, but he had it broken up. Loose puck and a swipe there. Stopped by Gray. Round back of the net. Buzzers play it up high to the blue line. Judd Katz over onto the other side. A shot by Marcellitti. Gray makes the stop. And the loose puck is picked up by Hewitt and played ahead. And play is called with 10.5 minutes left in period 3. Piccinino the goal, that's the difference. Rangers have potted a couple of garbage goals today. A couple of rebound markers. And they lead it by a score of 2-1. Still plenty of time to go. And we know the Buzzers can score. They have 4 double-digit goal scorers in their lineup. And those 4 players account for nearly 60% of the Buzzers' offense. Shot from the blue line, and that might have hit something and went wide. Fagaris plays it down into the corner. Rhea is there. Battle ensues, and outstart the Buzzers. Bryce Sutherland had that knocked away neatly by Condotta. Collision at center. Piccinino goes down, and here's Edwards the other direction for the Rangers. Played it down low, and Condotta had jumped into the play. Got a shot at it, but couldn't bury it. Here come the Buzzers the other way with Somers trying to cut in. He's impeded there by Fagaris. Rangers don't get it out, thrown to an open wing, and that'll vacate the zone and force Shepard back into the center ice area. His pass out of the reach there of Grossi, and here are the Rangers regrouping. Gaeta starts out with it. Daniel Gaeta onto the wing. Dimitriadis couldn't handle it. Whoa! Getting flipped over there at center ice was Riley Sutherland. Here's Gaeta into the zone centering pass, and that doesn't reach anybody. Rangers, though, get a hold of it. Back to Parekh, a shot. That hit Dimitriadis and didn't make it through. Here's a chance the other way. Riley Sutherland trying to go wide on Farrow, and he sent it wide of the net. And the rebound is going to go out at center. Grossi on the near side. Thomas Grossi laid it in, knocked down by Farrow, who gets it ahead for Edwards, just out of his reach. Moore out of the goal, lets it go off the boards and wraps it around. Cohen now at center for Riley Sutherland. Sutherland gets bodied heavily there by Farrow. Loose puck picked up and swept towards the net, but turned over, and now here are the Rangers. Shot into the zone. Aiden Parekh laid it in and went in after it, I believe. And here's Fagaris at the blue line. Fagaris into the middle. Still with it. Laid down into the corner. Castriano in there, as well as Sean Clark. And Edwards picks up the loose puck. Edwards trying to come out with it. He does on the backhand, and he sent it off the glove of Moore. What a little effort there by Jackson Edwards. Castriano with it in the corner. Sweeps it towards the net. It got blocked. Castriano still in there. And now back up high it comes. George Fagaris, a shot deflected, and Edwards got a piece of it, but Moore makes the stop. Here's a pass at center. Oh, and a great play made there by Hewitt. Otherwise, Riley Sutherland might have been in alone as we get under the 7-minute mark. Fagaris weaves through center, in over the line. George Fagaris with speed, shooting, and that's stopped by Moore. Hewitt plays the loose puck ahead. It hit a leg, and out at center, Hewitt will regather. Stumbling there was Offoven as he brought it in over the line. A long feed ahead for Marcellitti, misses everything, and there'll be icing with 6:37 to go and a bit of a chance to catch our breaths. Long stretch without a whistle there. Rangers, though, just fine with that as they are up a goal. Marcellitti off the face-off sends it out of play, so we're going to have another draw here. Rangers bring the Donahoe unit out here after the icing. Off the draw, sent wide by Condotta, and a collision in the corner as three buzzers start out at center. A pass here for Ben Stewart, that shot blocked. Oh, fanning on the clearing attempt there was Aiden Parekh. A chance for the buzzers, back door, they score! Aiden Parekh fanned on a clearing attempt, and then it ended up over on the far wing. It was thrown back across the crease, and it goes in off Chen to tie the game with 6:13 to go. Gray just couldn't get over, and Aiden Parekh had all kinds of time to clear it. He fans on it, and that leads to the tying goal. Off the draw, Piccinino, who put the Rangers ahead, is in after this puck. Piccinino comes up with it. Judd Katz, the only assist. 13:47, the time of the equalizer, and now the buzzers looking to press again. And that shot there is up into the screen. And out of play is letting that fly. Was Brown. Here's Shepard playing it in. Gray out of the goal, leaves for Fagaris around to Anthony Piccinino. Piccinino had that puck go high into the air, right back onto his stick. Piccinino able to stay onside. Rea was there as well, and now Fagaris plays for Condotta as those two are out together, as they were early in the season and have been at times since. Here are the Buzzers in over the line. Trying to cut in there was Bryce Sutherland. Fagaris goes in on him. Rea in there as well, and Fagaris will free it up and start it out. 3-on-3 here. A pass for Dimitriadis doesn't work, and it's back the other way with Sutherland. And a nice stick play there as Farrow stayed with Sutherland, and then knocking it away is Rea, and he'll play it down into the zone. Milic firing it around. Riley Sutherland off the bench. It comes ahead courtesy of Brown. Hewitt's pass ends up onto the stick of Farrow, who is knocked down hard there by Brown. Look out the other way. Here's Sutherland trying to cut in. Centers in front. Cohen, and a big save by Gray there as he keeps us equal with another excellent stop. Cohen. Farrow was in there. I think Cohen thought his stick was maybe being held. Buzzers keep it in. Here's Matt Milic, wide of the goal. Cohen is there. Throws it down around back of the net. Sutherland a pass in front, comes all the way to the point. Long shot is going to be stopped by Gray as he gathers it in with 3:53 to go. Draw one by the Buzzers, and Gray gets another save there. Another long shot there by Grossi is stopped by Gray, and that shot was similar to the one that Grossi scored on the last time the Buzzers were here. Ended up going high on Hardy Westman. But Gray able to make this stop. Grossi keeps it in as the Buzzers keep the pressure on here, looking to retake the lead. But Issa Parek has other ideas, starting out with a pass for Condotta back to Issa Parek, or at least it was Donahoe. Long shot there from the blue line wide. Donahoe around back of the net, comes up with it. Here's Aiden Parek on the far side, and that shot is stopped and held by Cole Moore. Rea lost the draw. Buzzers get it ahead. And Giacomo Martino at that pass hit his skate. Buzzers are offside, and Fagaris is able to take it and playing it high onto the far side in search of Piccinino. He battles there for it, and it's poked ahead and out at center ice there by the Buzzers. Now Fagaris with some trouble, gave it away to Martino, who's in and he fanned on it. Giacomo Martino had a terrific chance coming down the left side. It was pretty much unimpeded coming down the wing, and he just swung and missed. Rangers catch a break on that with 2:40 left. Sommers will take the draw, loose puck, and Clark picks it up, plays it high. On to Gaetta's stick, and he'll start out. Gaetta gets it down into the buzzer end. Shepard gets back to it. Gaetta there first, back to the blue line. George Fagaris playing it down into the corner as Jeff Smogy has Fagaris and Condot out here defensively late in this tie game. A puck down on goal, and Gray will gobble it up and hold it with 2:09 left. Two tie with just over 2 minutes left. Buzzers have it off the faceoff. Judd Katz a shot. Gray sticks it up off the glass. Issa Perek trying to clear. Comes to the blue line, held in by Brown. Played down low, a chance. Gray down, makes the save. Loose puck in front of the goal. They bang away at it, and Gray's got it. As there's some pleasantries being exchanged in front of the net. And the puck may have been loose there, and the referee might have lost sight of the puck because it didn't look on second view that Gray had it. So the Rangers catch another break there. And Donahoe comes away with a puck off the faceoff. Max Donahoe down the left side. Got knocked away and played back down the ice. Hewitt goes back for it with Riley Sutherland in pursuit, but the Rangers have it with Farrow. Ahead for Offo and out of his reach, and here's Katz playing it ahead for Sutherland. Riley Sutherland in over the line with a pass onto the wing for Cohen. Into the middle of the ice it goes, and Rimmer on the back check able to come away with it. Hewitt gets bumped as he plays it ahead, and Katz is back with 63 seconds left. Shot in by Chen. Gray out of the goal. Look out. Oh, he played it right in front and had it hit one of his own men, but it ended up not costing him. This puck up off a stanchion. Kochmelio for Stewart, and Gray will catch it for out number one here with 40 seconds to go. .48 seconds left on the clock. And a face-off scrummed. Fagaris gloved it down and now finds it and starts out. Pass for Piccinino, cut off by Ben Stewart and shot in deep. Gray out of the net. Condotta will get it for Fagaris. Wrapped around past Condotta to Rea, and out at center. Clark able to stick handle and get it out. That pass cut off by Piccinino, and here's Clark in over the line. Rea going to the net. Pass was looking for him, but couldn't get it there, and 15 seconds left as Aiden Shepard plays it for Stewart. He'll get it in around Fagaris. Fagaris goes back inside the final 10 seconds. A play ahead and maybe one final rush. Jaden Condotta with 5 seconds. Condotta tried to get it for Rea and couldn't. Down into the corner, one more centering pass, and the horn.